I just have always had a love for animals, but horses are unbelievable. To see a horse that they more or less have given up on when there's an injury, and you fix it and you see it out there competing again. That feeling is the most heartwarming feeling in the whole world. Good morning, I'm Danita Walker, Lipan, Texas. We're gonna do my Equinety barn check. I grew up in Las Vegas, Nevada. I rodeoed as a child, rode cutting horses, show horses. Had an old horse I'd bought that had gotten hurt, and I just wanted to find out if there was any organic type ways to help him. So I started doing research and stuff, and I went back to school, got my equine massage therapy, kinesiology, and it just went from there. So I've been doing the rehab on horses for about 32 years and love it. Come on, let's go feed the horses. So we've been here a little over a year. We love it here in Lipan, and all my customers live in this area, so it's just more convenient for them. I've got several world champion team ropers, a few calf horses, some barrel horses, but I really specialize in the team roping horses. And being out in this area, my customers can drop their horse off, pick them up, check on them, whatever they need to do. It just works. It works really good for me and all my cowboys. This is our barn. When we moved here, all there was pretty much the bones of the barn. So we're in the process of building this place up. We've thrown up panels because we've been so busy, and we'll eventually have another barn and shed rows, so it'll all kind of flow together. But so far, this is what we get. I've also got a little mobile trailer I use in case I have a horse that maybe can't get over here, they can't bring, or they don't want to leave them here. I can just hook up my trailer and go. It's got everything I want right in here. Wraps, syringes, needles, packs, all my Equinety, anything that's needed for the horses. I mean, you name it, it's in here. And that's that kind of stuff. And then back here are most of my modalities. Modalities is just a fancy word for a different machine. And I've got anywhere from cryotherapy to lasers and TheraPulses. I feel like I own almost every modality that's made, and they all have their own little niche that I'll use them for. But this is what helps me get these horses back on the road. Now we're gonna go over to the arena. I ride a lot of horses in it, and it's big enough that they're not in a tight bind when we're trying to get them back. I want long, open, big strides. Sometimes we use the Kubota when we exercise horses, and that way I can just see with my own eyes. We can do straight lines, big open areas. I can see their placement of their feet. I can see if they're limping, if they're off at all, because that will tell a lot about health with an animal. And so I just feel like if I'm one-on-one with the animal, I'm just more in tune with what's going on with them. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to some of these client horses that I have in at the moment. This horse here is Guapo. He's a 20-year-old head horse. He has a deep digital tear in one of his legs, and we've been rehabbing him with several different modalities. He will go on TheraPlate probably 3 times a week. It's just an overall really good machine. It helps with circulation, which helps the blood flow. Blood flow is oxygen. Oxygen is healing. And so it's just really a really good overall modality. Of course, he's on Equinety twice a day. It has changed his hair coat, his top line, just everything about him. It's just been like night and day. Usually an injury like that, you're off a good 6 months to a year. And he's going on, about 2 months, and we're already gonna start legging him up. Okay, and this horse here is Cuervo. He belongs to Caleb Driggers, 2-time NFR world champion, and he stays with me most of the time. Caleb will pick him up when he needs him, and then he brings him back, and we just get spa day every day with all the little modalities. He loves it. He's done really well on the Equinety too. It's helped his gut, coat, joints, focus, everything. And for rodeo, yeah, that's what you want. I mean, that's what gets these guys to the NFR, to the World Series. You've got to be at the top of your game, always. And Equinety encourages that kind of stuff. Actually, every horse that comes through my program goes on Equinety because it is just an overall good for everything. Muscle recovery, inflammation, just as a magnitude of things. And that's due to the fact it's an amino acid. And amino acids are just a huge building block of keeping things healthy. So when you give a scoop of it, it kind of signals that pituitary to go to work where it's needed in the body. It has just been an unbelievable product. I've been using it for, a little over 6 years now. Getting these horses back on the road in these cowboys' hands, because when they're down, these guys aren't making money and they can't, support their families and pay their bills like everybody. This is their job, and these horses are athletes. You've got to take care of them. I mean, feed is so important. Exercise is so important. Just keeping them in shape is so important. It's all about the horse. And if we can fix them, that does so much for my heart. I've just been so lucky to have the clients I've had. They're not customers to me, they're family. I have people that send me thank you notes with pictures of their horses and how they're doing since I've had them. These are little back tag numbers of just a few of the people that I've worked on their horses at the national finals. They've given me go-round buckles. This one here was from Colin Von On, Healer, the 8th go-round from 2015. This buckle was from 2021, Caleb Driggers. And this was also from Colin Von On from the 4th go-round, Healing. These buckles, these guys work hard for them. And for them to give them to me means a whole lot. And I just feel like I've been part of this journey with all these contestants. It's better than if I'd won it myself, to see someone else go and do good on them. But I don't expect any accolades or anything like that. I'm just doing my job, and I love what I do. Well, that's it for the day. Thanks for coming to Winter's Rehab and my Equinety Barn Check.